Welcome back. Rodrance for Black and White Network. Well, we're going to talk about political pundit Tomi Lahren. Of course, she is a Fox News contributor. She has also got a show on Outkick called Fearless. Well, she was, her and TPUSA was putting on a speech at a campus event at the University of New Mexico, Albuquerque, when she had to be escorted out along with the rest of the members of TPUSA. Why? Antifa showed up. Yeah, literally. Let's get to this. This just broke from Outkick. Police escort Tomi Lahren out of campus event after organized riot breaks out. And in case you're wondering, we'll just take a quick look. Political composition: New Mexico, 44 Democrats, 24 Republicans, and one other, that's House of Representatives, also looks the same in their Senate. It is a Democratic state. I'm just letting you know that right now. And so that tells you where the politics are in that particular state. New Mexico State Police had to escort Outkick personality Tomi Lahren out of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque Thursday night. An organized hate group broke into the auditorium to chant F Tomi Lahren in the room in which she spoke. As the rioters banged on the door, Lahren, her father, and members of TPUSA chapter had to barricade themselves in a back room as campus police called for backup. Consider that the rioters did not appear as a surprise. The organizer, Political Fireball, posted a banner on social media that spread around campus for students to join the, quote, rally. Yet the university showed little regard for the threat, despite anticipation that it would turn violent. The group is what you'd expect, using buzzwords like, quote, white pride. The leader of the group is likely a longtime racist who embodies the anti-racist movement to cover for his past. There is the banner that rally against Tomi Lahren's speech. Okay, I've never heard anything racist from Tomi Lahren, but okay. This is what they do, folks. Lahren spoke to me about the incident Friday morning. Quote, the university knew there was going to be a planned protest. There was a banner going around social media for days, especially yesterday leading up to the event. They knew it was going to get bad. They knew Antifa was involved. They knew that it was going to be an organized protest against my speech. They did nothing. We had a couple of campus PD officers. That was it. They did not call Albuquerque police. They didn't call the New Mexico police. They were completely unprepared and, quite frankly, didn't care. Quote, even after we were in the room and these protesters were led into the student union and was banging on the door, trying to bust in the door to attack me and the speechgoers, the university did nothing. It took the fire alarm being pulled and violence happening for campus PD to call in state police in Albuquerque to respond. But they have to do that on their own because the university did nothing. Wow. Quote, they didn't care. They didn't care that we were stuck in that room. They didn't care that people were trying to bang through the doors, busted the glass to get into us. They didn't care. So the fact that the university, as someone got hurt last night, that's on them. And that's just pretty disgusting thing to think, that you've got students that you don't care that they are getting attacked by other students and members of the general public. And the university didn't do anything. And this is a big university in New Mexico. I mean, this is a big deal to me that they did nothing. They didn't seem to care, quite frankly. Some of the losers involved posted clips bragging about forcing Lahren out of the auditorium.
Get the fuck out of here, Tomi! You are not wanted here! Get your ass back to the airport tonight! Fuck you! Go home!
Fuck you!
You are not wanted here, you racist fuck!
Wow, boy, that's some quality, isn't it? Sounds like a bunch of thugs to me. What happened at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque is an example of left-wing extremists using violence to suppress speech and opinions that run afoul of consensus campus rhetoric. So, I mean, I guess you showed up and you start screaming profanities, and anybody's supposed to take you seriously at that point? Man, that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem, and that's why both sides can't get along, because the left has went straight to violence and threatening rhetoric. Such groups fear few developments more than a voice coming to campus to offer a perspective that students cannot receive at most indoctrinated universities. This type of free speech intolerance that has proven so damning to an already fractured society. We are happy to report that Tomi Lahren and her father are safe, but unfortunately, we have confidence that anyone in authority will hold the thugs accountable who endangered Lahren and the students in attendance. And that's the thing, okay? There were students in attendance, and I'm sure this was an event that probably had paid public there to listen to Tomi speak, and TPUSA and the university just does nothing. Doesn't bother to do anything. It's okay to have people come into your auditoriums and threaten the people there. You're good with that. As a university, you don't care. Knowing good and well, Tomi Lahren is no racist. They know that. Oh, we don't like the way she looks. She's white and she's blonde. Oh my God. We don't want to hear what she's got to say. There are two sides of the political aisle. Okay? There's no excuse for this whatsoever. You know, if I was Tomi Lahren, at some point we've got to start hitting places like University of New Mexico with lawsuits. Somebody's got to start losing some money somewhere and being accountable. What would have happened if somebody would have really gotten hurt? Okay? At some point, if somebody at one of these things gets hurt, they're going to have to strip it out of a university's ass. I mean, put them out. Something's got to happen to make these kind of places like University of New Mexico, they have to take some responsibility. Okay? You can't just have violence just sauntering into your auditoriums. And they come in and they're just running their mouth with that foul language, and that's not enough that you want to get these people off campus? You're okay with your university being represented that way. I bet at one time, somewhere in some handbooks for the University of New Mexico, it's got some things about harassment and language and all those kinds of things being against school policy. Are those policies still intact, or did you abolish them? Inquiring minds want to know. Wow, we're glad Tomi Lahren, her father, and anybody involved in her event got out of there safe. But this is just wild. This is more debauchery. I mean, it's crazy. You can't have opposing voices without the fear of actual physical retribution. That's not getting us anywhere at all. At all. Oh, wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.